EFT stands for Emotional Freedom Techniques, and it's a healing modality that combines tapping on acupressure meridian points with psychology. And we do some psychological investigation to see where original trauma happened. So maybe your father said something to you when you were 6 years old and you stressed up. Maybe he didn't intend it to be that way, or maybe something really bad happened, but we get stressed. And Gary Craig, the founder of EFT, said that negative emotions are a result of an imbalanced energy system. So at the point of trauma, our energy system gets imbalanced. And then we develop coping mechanisms based on that, limiting beliefs, behaviors, and then 30, 40 years down the road, we're like, why can't I be in a relationship? It's kind of a classic example. So through the psychological investigation, I find out, and it's a joint discovery, to find out when that point of trauma happened. And then by using some wording, through my intuition, your intuition, we will create some things to say and tap on these meridian points. And miraculous things happen. We let go of those limiting beliefs, that way of thinking. There's clarity. Our subconscious mixes things around, and something happens. Our life changes because of that, and it can happen very quickly. And I find things can happen through EFT sessions that might take years in therapy. And through EFT, we're having a somatic release. So we release it from the body and from the energy system. Instead of therapy, which you just talk about it, and that has value, but we can do things much quicker in EFT. I like to refer to Gary Craig. He did start EFT, and I studied with someone who co-wrote several of his books with him and studied directly with him. And so I got a lot of Gary Craig knowledge almost directly from the source. And he has this video called The Palace of Possibilities. And what he says is that we have all these possibilities, and I'll explain it now using kind of my take on it and what I've learned also from studying at the Mama Gina's School for the Womanly Arts. So we have all these desires. We want to do this. We dreamed of doing this when we were a child. We want to travel to Hawaii, or be this, or write that book, or create something, or have that business, and we feel stuck. Why does that happen? So all those things are available in the Palace of Possibilities. And we then are stuck. Why can't we go to those beautiful rooms in the palace? Why are we stuck in this, in the basement or in this little room, metaphorically? So what Gary Craig says is that the walls of that little room are our limiting beliefs. And so through EFT, we can clear those limiting beliefs, take down those walls that bind us, and walk through the palace, standing up and with more presence and with our desires, more expanded and in pleasure and joy. So I'll give you just an example, short example of what we do in a session, and of course we go much, much deeper and more personalized for what's happening with you. So we discover something, say there's a limiting belief that I'm stuck. We'll just do a quick round with that. So I tune into my body, breathe in. Where do I feel stuck in my body? So say I feel it in my right side. So I'll breathe into that. On a scale of 0 to 10, what's the intensity of that? I'll measure that. We'll see if there's a color or a shape. This is a very intuitive, creative process. And then I'll start tapping. So we start on the karate chop point. So I'll say, even though I'm stuck, and I feel it in my right side, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And then we'll go to other points. I'm stuck. All this stuckness in my right side. I've been stuck for a very long time. I can't do what I really want to do. I'm stuck. All this stuckness in my right side. This stuckness. All this stuckness. Take a deep breath. Even just a little general round like that can alleviate some tension. But it's good to get to more specifics. That was just a general tapping, and I look forward to doing much more and going much deeper. Thank you.